Hi, welcome to this PebblePad tutorial brought to you by your Practice and Portfolio coaches. In this tutorial, I'll be talking about pages in PebblePad, and pages are considered the basic creative element of PebblePad, so very important to get your head around. And we'll be talking about how to create a page and then populate it. So let's go ahead and launch PebblePad and land at the home page, which you get to through your Milo site. Like many things in PebblePad, you can access pages through a variety of points. So there's the first point right here, which says Get Creative, and then another point over here in the burger menu, which you can see Get Creative, and you can create a page from this point as well. But I'll just go back to the home page, and we'll go click Creative. A page in PebblePad, as I said, is kind of the basic unit of PebblePad. If possible, really try to create everything on its own separate page. And the reason is because when you create it separately as a page, it stores in the asset store. So it'll keep it as a separate asset. If you create a page whilst working in the portfolio, it's embedded in that portfolio, and it really is much more difficult to export that single page. So our suggestion, create a page and then bring it into the portfolio. And I will show you, and that is explained in more detail when you go to Begin Here Unit Portfolios. But let's create a page. So let's imagine this is our page that we're going to do on time management. And it always defaults to a banner, which you can and probably should replace with something more meaningful to you. And they give you a selection of banners you can choose from here. But I'll go ahead and choose one that I've already got in my store. So upload, and this is just on my desktop. I don't have to have I didn't have to upload this to the asset store. I can just upload it at that point and make sure my title's accurate. And so here it comes. It's quite a large banner, so I might go ahead and resize that, and I can reframe it in any way I like. So I'll just kind of move that around a little bit. And if you scroll down, there are always many options in terms of resizing and changing elements in PebblePad. So just do have a look around. So move that to a medium banner, and then put our title in here. And this is going to just be a reflection on time management. If I don't want to put a subtitle, you don't have to. It will show up blank. And now I can begin populating my page, and I can do so by going to Add Content. Now there's a video specifically about Add Content, but right now I'll just go through some of those elements. So obviously across the top you can see banner, text, image, video, audio. Embed a URL, a quote, or a badge, and a badge is where you would upload evidence. So we've done a banner. Let's go ahead and add a text box. And this is, you have many options here. You can either write in the box, or you can copy and paste from a Word document. So I have this previous Word document open. I'll go ahead and just copy that and paste it in. And it's actually much more it's easier and better to do it this way than to try to upload a Word document. And you can change, and you can see that all the formatting stays the same, but you can go ahead and change elements. It's just like Word. So across the top you have possibilities to change size, and obviously that's bigger than I thought, and restructure. I'll also show you this properties tool in the top right. This it gives you an opportunity to play around with some elements of your page. So you can see if I'm in block, and it gives me options to change the color if I wanted to change my color to something else, which that doesn't look good at all. So we'll go back to what it was. And width, so right now it's quite narrow, but I could expand that out to take up the full page. Columns, and if you wanted to duplicate that entire text or picture, whatever it was, there's a possibility to do that. So have a play with the properties because it does give you options. So we've got my text box, and let's just go ahead and add a picture. And so we'll add image. And again, it says Open Asset Store, but I didn't have to be loaded up into the Asset Store. It'll show me what I have in the Asset Store, but it could go to Upload. However, I think I want that picture, so I'll go ahead and do that. I can resize this picture or delete it, and I can move it next to my text. So if I just shift that up, it's now sitting next to my text, and I can still resize it. And my text there. And I'll go ahead and add a quote. And I think I found one right. Oops. I did find a quote here I like. Let's just go with that one. And again, just a matter of copying and pasting. So now I'm starting to my page is really starting to fill out. I have options of a video, more images, but right now let's just go ahead and save that. And it's going to ask me what I want to title it, and I'll have to make sure I'm nice and clear. And confirm that, and then let's have a look at when we can always preview at any point during our creative process. So I'll preview what this looks like, and you can see how it's lined up. Obviously, I haven't spent too much time designing it, but that is a basic page. Now it is saved in the Asset Store. So if I go to the Asset Store, you'll see it'll be the most recent item that I worked on and identified by PA, which is page. And at this point, I have a lot of options of whether I want to obviously delete it. I could share it. I could make a duplicate copy of it. I can change its name, but it's also accessible to put into a portfolio. So again, refer to Begin Here Unit Portfolios if you'd like to learn more about how those pages are brought into portfolios. So that is a basic element of PebblePad, is the page, and we encourage you to start there when building your portfolio. Thank you.